happening, y'all? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Creatia Conversation. Throwback Thursday reviews, where we revisit movies from the past and decide whether or not they deserve a place in our future. I'm your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. And I am joined as always by my hungry co-hosts, Mara the motherfucking Shark Watkins. How you doing, Mara?
I'm doing good. How are you?
And who else we got here?
Amara.
Yeah, I do see her.
We are also joined by our buddy, the patron saint of the perverse, the warden Matt Ritter.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Travis.
How you doing?
Oh, I literally got off work, ran home, came downstairs with my food, and hopped on the podcast.
Cool. You've been staying alive out there, avoiding lettuce on your Taco Bell, all that good stuff?
I thought Taco Bell was getting rid of their lettuce, but apparently they're not.
I'm sure they just chose a different.
You didn't answer my question, actually, though. Like, you still getting lettuce on your Taco Bell?
Well, yeah, because I just assumed that there wouldn't be lettuce on it. And then I got it and it had lettuce on it, and I was like, hey, I heard that you guys weren't going to do that.
Explosive diarrhea, Matthew. Explosive.
Listen, I heard it's a good way to lose a little weight. I can lose a little weight.
Ooh, Matt want to be skinny.
Oh, man. Anyway, kids, what you been up to? What you been watching? What you been playing?
I started watching the new season of Rick and Morty.
Okay.
I watched all of the new season of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And got all caught up on House of Dragon. And yeah. Pokemon and Fortnite.
I see. What about you, Shark?
I ain't been playing shit. Aside from like whatever's on my phone. I've downloaded the House of Dragons game, like was it Dragon Force, Dragon Quest, or something like that?
Dragon Quest is a different game, but I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so maybe it's Dragon Force, I think. But I downloaded it. I did like the first flying lesson, and then I couldn't not that I can't keep up with it, I just haven't reopened it since because I've been doing other stuff.
Sounds like you just don't care enough, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be something you do. It's okay.
Well, I did play Marvel. I was on like a good Marvel Snap binge for a little bit yesterday while I was waiting for my car to get serviced. So I played that for about 2 hours. What have I been watching though? I finally watched that Channing Tatum movie, Blink Twice.
Okay.
That shit was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was really fucked up. That's not what I was expecting that movie to be about.
You weren't expecting a trip down Epstein Island?
Yeah, essentially. What else did I watch? I'm caught up on Game of Thrones. Rick and Morty.
Game of Thrones got a new season?
Not Game of Thrones, House of Dragon.
Dragon Force.
I'm caught up on Rick and Morty. I'm kind of confused. Is there like no main central story anymore?
You asking the wrong one. I haven't watched an episode of Rick and Morty in so long. And it's not even because I don't want to. I just don't remember the last thing I watched. And I'm like, I don't know.
So far behind now.
Yeah.
Got you. Because I'm just
called Dragonfire, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I can't remember if they had caught up to finish like the Rick Prime storyline or not. You know what I'm talking about, Matt?
Honestly, to me, Rick and Morty just seems like a big conglomerations of random shit going on. I never really drew a straight through a season storyline. It just seems like different adventures.
Gotcha.
And sometimes they come back to shit. So
yeah,
I do know what you mean by the Rick Prime storyline.
Well, yeah, I can't remember if that had ever finished or if they had caught up to him or not, but whatever. Celebrity Family Feud is back, so we've been watching that. And MasterChef is finally back because it was on pause that they announced for the entire time that the World Cup was going on. And then when we started watching it, Chris asked a really good question. Why did they pause for the World Cup, considering that the fact that they've probably recorded all of those episodes before the World Cup started?
Ratings.
I guess. But also there's no real I said like he said there was no real primetime matches, but then I had said depending I guess where you were, where
But
they were
say
playing
is,
in the
where you
country.
are, the countries you're in, and all that kind of stuff. You can't just go off of what you do in your particular part of the United States when there's, the rest of the country and also other countries. So
That's not what the
Yeah.
president says.
yeah, I know he says a lot of things though. You just got to
They're
learn to
also
ignore him,
trying to make daylight savings time a permanent thing with the
which
option
makes
to
absolutely
opt
no
out. Which
fucking sense.
yeah, and with the option of states to opt out of it, which also just kind of makes it irrelevant and also
Because
makes
that's what
time
we
zones
already
confusing.
do. Like they already do. Like I think it's what is it, Arizona or New Mexico? Somebody that just doesn't do daylight savings time anymore. I
There's
forgot.
2 states I think that don't do it.
Yeah.
And I
So
think Arizona is one of them.
yeah, like that's dumb.
Now I gotta know.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah. I don't remember anything else I've watched, but that was pretty much the majority of it.
Yeah.
Hawaii and Arizona.
Okay. Hawaii makes sense because
They're in the middle of the ocean.
What time zone are they really in anyway? Like it's just like who cares?
Hawaii's time zone.
But also watching House of the Dragon. But also the day got caught up on X-Men 97. So that was
that's
a
it.
thing.
Good
those are the main-
episode, just more filler.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's a new season of 97 out?
It started a while ago, bro. This was
Oh,
episode 5.
They're like
today.
halfway through now.
Yeah, I think this is episode 5.
This was the
Perfect.
mid-season.
Perfect. I'll just wait till they finish and then I'll binge the whole thing.
An option.
But yeah.
I will not do that.
But yeah, that's the only thing of note that I've really been watching is those things. But as far as what I've been playing, still Metaphor Refantasio. But I need to talk to y'all about something.
Is it about Weekend at Bernie's?
No. I love y'all, which is why I'm coming to y'all with this. I need your help. I think I'm broken. Like I need y'all to help me fix my brain. So
I'm not a licensed
I've been trying to do that for years.
I know I'm giving you another shot. So I'm playing Metaphor Refantasio, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love this fucking game.
Okay.
Like I love it so much. Let me check something here real quick. I'm 114 hours in, and I don't even see I don't see the end in sight anywhere.
Okay.
And I'm loving it, but I'm ready for it to be over. But I love it, so I don't want it to be over. Part of the reason why I want it to be over is because I know there are things on the horizon. One of them being Wolverine.
Yep.
I'm going to want to play Wolverine. I know Wolverine's going to take me time.
Yep.
But there's something else on the horizon too in November.
Gucci.
Yeah. So I can't get to one until I finish the other because I can't leave these things unfinished like that. Because what happens is like with Final Fantasy 16, when I walked away from that because Baldur's Gate 3 came out and that was the end of that shit. I came back to it and I started like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have to start over. I can't
remember the controls.
I can't start over with this fucking game. As I just said, I'm 114 fucking hours in. I'm not starting over.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I want to get to the end of it, but I don't want it to end, and I don't know what to do with myself, and I don't know how to feel.
Well, you could sleep less, play more.
Yeah.
That's an option.
How
A lot of
long
times I don't have a
is-
choice in that matter. I just be going to sleep.
I feel
It
that.
says that a typical playthrough of Metaphor Refantasio takes anywhere from 70 to 90 hours. So the problem is you're fucking around.
You're doing something wrong.
I'm also just doing everything because
A 100% completionist should take 100 to 120 hours or more if you want to max out every social link, unlock all jobs, archetypes, and get the platinum trophy.
well, I'm doing all the social links and because unlocking this doing the social links unlocks more power and shit. So yeah, I'm doing that shit.
Well, it sounds like you got about 6 hours left. So stop fucking around.
I'm looking at how the story is going, and I don't believe that shit. Like that's the thing where it's just
Are there chapters?
no.
I wonder how long the playthrough will be for Grand Theft Auto 6.
The rest of my life, because even after I finish the story, I'm gonna still fuck around in there. So it's just
You gonna go out shoot some gators?
shoot some gators, whatever the fuck is out there. I might shoot the people that are shooting gators. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have a solution. It sounds like y'all don't either, so it's fine.
Apparently,
Fuck me.
there's an
I get it.
in-game calendar, right?
Yes.
And it spans. Apparently, it goes from May through October. So, depending on your current month and remaining days, gives you the most precise read on how much time and how many major deadlines you have left.
Pretty sure I'm in August.
Yeah,
May have hit September. I might have hit September. I know I was close to the end of August though.
Okay, well, August, September. That means you got September and October. So, like 2 months. Like you're almost there. You're almost at the end. Just fucking grind it out. And again, it feels like you've been fucking around. So stop fucking around so much and beat that game.
But it's fun fucking around, Matt. Like,
yeah, but you also want it to be done, and you don't want to have to give it up when a no game comes out.
Yes,
So,
I know. I'm broken. That's how we started this whole conversation.
And I'm trying to fix you by telling you what to do.
Or how about
you can't seem to figure it out for yourself?
Well, then how about this? Say, like, for example, if you were giving yourself like an hour to play each day, right? How about one of those days you can fuck around, but the other 6 you're grinding at the game?
That sounds good. But the fact that I'm 114 hours in should let you know I'm not just doing 1 hour a day.
I know.
So why don't you give yourself 1 hour a day to fuck around and grind the rest of the time?
There you go.
Set a 1 hour fuck around timer. And when that goes off, it's time to grind.
Here's the other problem with this game, because there's sometimes when you find yourself fucking around, you don't realize you've been fucking around because you thought that what you were doing was important, and it turns out it's not that important.
Travis, you're playing a game called Metaphor Refantasio, which I don't even know what the fuck that means, but everything in that
It doesn't
game
even sound like
it's
real
fucking
words.
around. No, it doesn't. Like, I know metaphor is a real word, but like Refantasio is not. It just sounds like this game is all fucking around.
He's staring at.
Which should let you know that that's not simple to just not fuck around.
Well,
anyway,
clearly, some
Well,
people
you keep fucking around, you're gonna fucking find out.
I've been trying to find out. That's why I've been fucking around.
I mean, there's also walkthroughs that you can use to help you get to the end of the game.
I'm already cheating enough because every time I come up with a boss battle, I look up what they're weak to and all that kind of shit. So, you know,
I feel like that's not cheating. That's just research.
It's open book testing.
I mean, it's fine. I don't feel bad about it at all.
I do that when I play
What I do.
Whenever I've touched in on the Arkham series, except for Arkham Knight, because I've already finished that game. I'll look up how you were supposed to beat the boss just because the villain's scary.
Yeah.
No, I get it. You're 39. You don't have time to fuck around and try and fight a boss 15 times to figure out what his weakness is and beat him. Like, we don't have that. Listen, I play Fortnite with John. John gets so mad at me because John's retired and he can play like he's fucking 20 years old. I cannot. I've
I
got
love that for him.
things going on. I have focus and like he's like, why didn't you look at this? Why didn't you? I'm like, I can't do all of that at the same time anymore, John. I am an adult now. I grew the fuck up.
My eyes don't work like that.
I don't live in Neverland. He's like, yes, you can. I'm like, no, I can't. If I could do it, I'd fucking do it. I can't focus on all the things you focus on. Like, I'm looking at one thing, and that's the thing that I'm focused on. And if you don't want me to die, and you want me to go to where the fuck I need to go, I can't do all this other shit.
John also forgets that you don't have military training. So it's, you know.
It has nothing to do with military training. It's because John is basically Peter Pan.
If they were playing Call of Duty,
With
he
gray
might
hair.
give him that.
So big.
Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about a movie. And this is a movie that's very near and dear to me. It's on my list of all-time favorites, and it's number 3 on it. That movie is The Matrix.
Oh, fuck. I thought we were watching Legally Blonde.
Damn, that sucks.
I watched the wrong movie.
You sure did.
That's crazy. I'm sure you learned some great legal tactics, though, right?
Well, I know that's one of Travis's favorites, so I guess I got confused.
Is that
it's probably number 4 out of this top 5.
It is. He has a big Elwood's poster above his bed.
a big who?
Yeah, uh-huh. You know who. Don't play it off.
No, I don't. Who the fuck is Elwood?
L
Woods.
Woods.
Oh,
L space Woods. You making them sound like a GTA character.
He said, who the fuck is Elwood?
because I'm like, only Elwood I know of is from Blues Brothers, and I'm like, I know that's not who he's talking about. He's not in Legally Blonde, is he? So,
Might be.
for all I know, he is. Anyway,
Just in the background somewhere.
we're here to talk about The Matrix. We'll just start off the rip, just general conversation. How you feel about it? How you feel about The Matrix after this rewatch? I'm sure you both have seen it before, so.
This was like my 3rd time watching The Matrix. And it was funny because we were watching it last night. All I kept thinking, like, it's wild watching this after reading a report about how OpenAI attacked another AI model yesterday. I was like, that's crazy.
Boy.
Or something along those lines. All I know is that like OpenAI was in the midst of some drama yesterday.
I was supposed to do some trivia
My
first.
mom's-
I'm going to do that now. Then we'll come back to this.
Okay.
My bad.
Or we could just do this and then do
Come
the trivia
back,
since
Carl.
we're already here.
Or we could do that, I guess. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have... Oh, go ahead, Mara. You're not done.
I was gonna say, yeah, OpenAI.
That was why I said that. I thought you were done.
OpenAI AI models went rogue during testing, triggering unprecedented breach at a startup. Yeah,
I think
that was
she's
my
done
initial
now.
thought. Yeah,
Okay.
I was just thought it was wild watching it, knowing that information.
You didn't
No,
really tell me what you thought of The Matrix, though. You just said you watched it
Oh.
last night. You were thinking about OpenAI.
Yeah. I mean, it always hits. It's kind of funny because like I think back on like the CGI effects that we had back then and the shit that they're trying to push out at us now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always fun watching Neo dodge bullets or at the end when he's battling, when he's, you know, hand-on-hand combating with Agent Smith and he just looks really tired, just blocking all of his hits, just like, can you stop? Like, this is embarrassing.
Batman.
It's the first. It's the best one. Like hands down, it's the
Yeah.
best one.
It has the best movie.
I always think watching this that Keanu Reeves is proof that, because like you never hear anything bad about Keanu Reeves, right? Like you never hear any assault cases or any issues or like anything about Keanu Reeves being hard to work with or any of that. He is the most unproblematic white person in Hollywood for the most part. And he is 61 years old and still doesn't look his fucking age. And that's the only way that white people can age without like showing their age is to be as unproblematic as Keanu Reeves. Because Carrie-Anne Moss, who was younger than Neo, felt like a cougar to Neo in this movie. She looks so much older than him, and she's 3 years younger.
But she still looks the same now.
Yes, true.
Yeah, it's true.
So she met Keanu, she became unproblematic and stopped aging.
Keanu saved her from aging.
Because what was it? Chris has been watching Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And you know, she plays Hogarth in it. And when we were watching Matrix yesterday, he mentioned how she still looks the same. And I said, yeah, when you shut up and mind your fucking business, you don't age like milk.
Yeah.
It's the same thing about Anne Hathaway. You stay unproblematic, you shut up, mind your business, and you'll be fine. You age like wine. What?
Who that?
They're walking. I have no idea, but they are walking along the road. And when
I started reading that to the tune of Green Day, and then I realized
I thought it was a song at first too, and I'm like, what is happening here?
Not the way.
I walk alone.
Yeah,
I walk this lonely road. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, The Matrix it's great. It's a great fucking movie. Laurence Fishburne is amazing. Carrie-Anne Moss is fantastic, even though she feels like a cougar next to Keanu. Keanu, at 34 years old, still looked like a little fucking baby here and was absolutely fantastic. And I knew that he wasn't a baby because I also watched him in fucking Bill and Ted in the late 80s. So, like, and he looked about as old as he does here back then. So I'm like, the fuck?
Matrix was after he was in Interview with the Vampire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Was it Cifaretto? Yeah, it was. Fucking Joey Pants. Dude, Joe Pantaleon. I am so mad that he is not the one that Agent Smith takes over. Like, I wish we had kept him and he had become the human avatar for Agent Smith later in the series, because he was so good in this. Would have made a great, like, Agent Smith travels into our world bad guy. I really wish we had kept fucking...
Yeah, but Hugo Weaving is so fucking good. Like...
Yeah...
I'm Officer Krieger.
So it's just like... I understand what you're saying, but I wouldn't want to give up Hugo.
Well, we give up Hugo anyway. I'm talking about when he transfers from the Matrix into the real world.
Right, you're right.
When he transfers his consciousness. That's what I mean. So, yeah. We go from Hugo Weaving to Ralph Cifaretto in real life. Like, give me that all day.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my thoughts are, just, I don't, it's my third favorite movie of all time, and I don't watch it often purposely because I want it to just feel special every time I do. So
it feels like one you can't watch, back to back all the time.
Yeah. And because of that, it's been years since I've seen this movie. Like,
I haven't watched since that fourth one came out.
Yeah, it's been at least 5 years for me. More than that, probably.
Has it been 5 years since that movie?
Well, that one actually it's less than that because I went and saw that in theaters with Amani. So
I watched that at home.
But I think I was in San Antonio, so it was probably in 2022 when that came out.
You were, yeah. I was still living with Logan.
But what was I gonna say? So I don't watch it very often, which is why every time I watch it, it feels special, and I feel it every time. And then I think to myself, this is why it was my favorite movie for a long time, until I started really paying attention to other things as far as how films are made and all that kind of stuff. And I just grew an appreciation for other things, like how it is with Reservoir Dogs, why it's one of my favorite movies of all time, is just watching and seeing like how they did so much with less and just appreciating that whole process and everything. But I was starting to think to myself before I started watching it, like, are the stunts and the CGI and all that going to seem dated when I watch it and all that kind of stuff? And I sat down to watch it, and the CGI and the effects and all that kind of stuff do seem a little dated, but I didn't care. Like, it was one of those things where it's just like, yeah, I've seen this done better in more recent times, but this movie's so fucking good it doesn't matter. Like,
it's like one of those, like, for the time it came out, and like you're like, that's awesome, and you know when the movie, you know when the movie is from. So I think like having that understanding, it's like not expecting it to be anything to what we get today.
exactly.
It's like
So,
when I
yeah.
watch the kids watch Spy Kids, and I'm just like, that's so but when it came out, that was amazing.
There you go. So some trivia. So Matrix is a 1999 science fiction action film written and directed by the Wachowskis. First installment in the Matrix series. Stars Keanu Reeves. Let's see.
Wachowski, not Wazowski.
That's a different guy.
I know that. I didn't know that the Wachowski brothers became the Wachowski sisters.
Yes.
Amani didn't know that either. I remember bringing that up to when we were watching it.
we were watching yesterday, and like the end title goes by and it says the Wachowski brothers, and Chris mentions that one of them had transitioned, and then so he was looking it up, and then he was like, oh wait, no, both of them. And I was like, so they went from the Wachowski brothers to the Wachowski sister.
Yeah, and that's literally what they call them now. Yeah, it's literally the Wachowski sisters now.
That's so fucking amazing.
Yeah. So, runtime 136 minutes. Budget of 63 million, box office of 473.3 million. The Matrix is considered to be among the greatest science fiction films of all time. Fully agree. In 2012, it was selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress for being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. Film's success led to 2 sequels by the Wachowskis, both released in 2003. I forgot they both came out in the same year. Blah, blah, blah. There was more stuff, the anthology film, The Animatrix, and then the 4th film, The Matrix Resurrections. I can't for the life of me even remember what happened in that movie.
I don't get it. I think going through the first 3, because I watched all 3 leading up to us watching Resurrection, and I think watching all 3 of those and then going into that, I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? It did not make sense to me.
Some other fun trivia here. Let's talk about the casting. It's pretty well known that the role for Neo was turned down by Will Smith because he was making Wild Wild West. And
I didn't.
you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know that Will? Oh, I thought
that.
My bad. I thought everybody knew this. My bad.
I feel like only Will Smith stans know that.
Sure.
I like Will Smith acting, but I never knew that. No, and to be frank,
no.
To be honest, I wouldn't even want that.
No.
You say that because you haven't seen it, because you saw Keanu Reeves. But I'm not saying he would be good for the role either. I'm just saying alternate universe kind of shit. The part was also turned down, which I didn't know, by Nicolas Cage.
Thank God. Because
of family obligations. Warner Brothers also sought Brad Pitt or Val Kilmer for the role, but both declined. DiCaprio initially accepted the role, but ultimately turned it down because he didn't want to do a visual effects heavy film, and that was directly after Titanic. Then the studio pushed for Reeves, who actually won the role over Johnny Depp, who was the Wachowskis' first choice.
That I could see. Not him being their first choice, but I probably could see that more in the role. I don't even know if I could see Leo doing that role. For like the roles I've seen Leo do, I don't think I could see. I don't see it. That was also a much younger Leo then, so maybe.
Yeah. There was also word that let's see, Lorenzo del Bonaventuro, that dude, the producer, said the screenplay was also sent to Sandra Bullock with the suggestion of rewriting Neo as female. Now, Trinity, Carrie-Anne Moss plays her, but Janet Jackson was initially approached for the role, but scheduling conflicts prevented her from accepting it.
So what you're telling me is the original plan for The Matrix was Laurence Fishburne to train Will Smith in Kung Fu, and then he would fall in love with Janet Jackson.
Yup.
This is giving the studio said absolutely fucking not.
It was just like, yeah, this was like, okay, yeah, this is too much black. We will not.
The studio said you.
It
The studio said
the
throw
same movie.
Wild Wild West at Will
It
Smith.
wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
But it doesn't mean
They
it
said
wouldn't have
throw
been
Wild
good.
Wild West at
Exactly. That's why I say it would have been a different movie, not necessarily a bad movie. It would have probably had more humor because Will Smith would throw some jokes in there. Like, you know, that the way that Keanu Reeves delivers so many lines just perfectly straight face, like the I know Kung Fu. Will Smith would put some yucks in there with his I know Kung Fu.
It's probably why he signed on to do iRobot later on.
Probably. Let's see.
I need my AI bad movie.
Also, Carrie-Anne Moss is a far cry from Janet Jackson if that was their original plan. I don't know how.
Oh, listen up. I got some more for you.
But she rocked those leather pants.
So Sandra Bullock, who was previously approached for the role of Neo, was also offered the role of Trinity, but turned it down. Rosie Perez, Salma Hayek, and Jada Pinkett Smith, who would later play Niobe in the sequels, also auditioned for the role. So they weren't offered the roles, but they all auditioned for it.
They should have gone with Jada. All right, Keanu and Jada, since Will didn't do the movie because of Wild Wild West.
I mean,
she
Will got with Salma
they
Hayek,
probably
so,
would have. They would have turned her down, and she somehow would have found a way to throw that in Will's face, like it's your fault because Tupac isn't here.
You look confused, Matt.
Not about.
And then
this.
she would have told the whole production team something crazy about their sex life.
Now, Agent Smith, Hugo Weaving, we talked about him, but Gene Reno, I don't know who that is, but he was offered the role but declined as he was unwilling to move to Australia for the production.
Bitch.
And then it don't matter. We got a good Agent Smith. Let's see.
That's the guy who goes on to be Red Skull, right?
Good question. Let's see. Or
isn't he in? I think he's in Captain America. At least the first one.
Let me see. I'm looking at his filmography now. I don't see Captain America.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of?
Let's see. It says Fishburne established himself as the leading man of French cinema for collaborate blah blah work blah blah blah. His 3-time Caesar Award nominee. Notable films included The Big Blue. That was in '88.
Hugo Weaving was in Captain America as Red Skull. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Oh, you're talking about Hugo Weaving. Okay, I was talking about the dude who turned down the role because that was.
Oh, sorry.
That was the last person I had mentioned. So
sorry.
But yes,
sorry.
Yeah. Okay. me see. Was there anything else interesting on this thing? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, nope, that's it. So any favorite moments that are worth discussing here in this movie?
It's not my favorite moment, but the first time I saw this movie, I was like Luna's age, I think 9, and I was on my way to some trip with my church, I think, and they played this on the bus. And all I remember, because I think we were coming back from like Hurricane Harbor, and it was during the middle of, we had to leave early because of some storm, and all I remember was looking up and Neo's mouth was gone, and I said, absolutely not am I watching this shit. And that was my introduction to the Matrix, so that's why I didn't watch it again until in my 20s when Resurrections came out.
Yeah.
But that scene has always fucking stuck with me.
I get it. I was 12. It fucked me up.
It's a notable moment for me.
Had me very confused.
But I'll say it again. My favorite part was, when Agent Smith and Neo were like fighting at the end, and he was just, like, stop this.
How about
I have
you,
a lot.
Let's go through them.
Deja vu, it's a glitch in the Matrix. Love that whole thing where it's the tell that something's been changed, something's happened.
Yeah. As soon as he said deja vu, they all like, wait, what? Hold on. What the fuck just happened? Stop all things.
Crazy when I think about that, because I get a lot of deja vu. Or I used to as a kid a lot.
Well, you are in the Matrix, and apparently around you a lot of things are being changed. Maybe you are the one, and they're just trying to repress you.
Gestures at the world, like, makes sense.
Can't.
I kind of wish we had done something with Mandela effects as well, and how that would that's a change of some sort in the Matrix, like a major change in the Matrix, a program change or something. That would
Isn't
be
there
cool.
a movie like that?
Probably. Neo taking his first jump off of the building and landing, and everyone thinking, "Oh my God, he might make it," and then he doesn't make it. And it's like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. Nobody makes their first jump. But listen, there's a lot of good dialogue in this. The monologue from Joey Pants when he is described when he's talking to Agent Smith about giving up his team and how he knows that he's not really eating steak. He knows that it's a program telling him that this is what steak tastes like, blah, 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 but how awful the gruel and shit is in the real world.
About to say, you pair that up with the monologue he says to Trinity while he's on the phone with her and killing the other members of the team. It's like you put that together and you're like, you're still wrong, but I get it.
Yep. Yep. Woman in the red dress.
Yeah.
Love that. The fight scenes are absolutely incredible. I actually think I prefer the training fight scenes between Neo and Laurence Fishburne.
Laurence Fishburne.
Yeah, I get it. Because there's some, because the dialogue that's within that fight too is fucking great. Like, I love the part when they're fighting, and the whole time we're not just training him how to fight. We're training him how to exist in the Matrix and become who he's supposed to be. And as he's hitting him, he was just like, "You're faster than this. Don't think you are. Know you are." Because it's just like, only thing that he knows because of who he is, the only thing that's stopping him from being who he should be is himself. And like when he's fighting him too, he's blocking all the stuff. He's like, "Stop trying to hit me and hit me." It's just, I love this fucking movie. Sorry,
just helping him manifest.
Yeah, keep going, man. I'm sorry. I love this movie so much.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. There's so much good shit. The fight scenes with Laurence Fishburne. There was something else too. Oh, when he starts dodging the bullets and they start seeing it, like I understand that it's like learning how to read, right? Like once you learn how to read code, it is like what, but like them being like he's moving like an agent, but he also isn't quite as fast because he still gets clipped in the leg.
Yeah, he's still not quite there.
Not quite there yet. And Laurence Fishburne's whole thing about basically being like one of the few religious zealots left in a world of people who have moved on, because he still has faith. When no one else has faith, when no one else believes, when everyone else has given up, he doesn't care what the Oracle says. He doesn't care what anyone in the real world says. He believes Neo is Jesus. And because he
He's
believes
John the
it,
Baptist.
then he's Jesus. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's so many. Like, I still randomly all the time say there is no spoon. You know, like, just whenever something's going weird and all that kind of stuff, I got to figure out like, nope, there is no spoon. Or like even from that same thing, like, you know, same part of the movie, the whole part of the writing on the above the doorway, the Latin words temet nosce means know thyself. Like every now and then I'm talking to somebody and I'm like, yeah, I already know who I am, temet nosce. Like I remind myself, like, you know, just know who you are, understand who you are and how you're going to behave in certain situations, and, you know, act accordingly. Anything else, Matt? I'm sorry, I thought I interrupted.
No, that's it. No,
again.
go
Okay.
ahead.
I remember watching this, like I said, for the first time. I was 12 years old. I was with my sister's ex-husband. Like, he took us to go see this movie. And I remember I had seen a trailer for it, I think, like part of it, not even, I hadn't even seen the whole trailer. So I really didn't know what this movie was at all. And most of the movie, 12-year-old me was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't really understand what was happening. I didn't really understand the movie until it came out on DVD, and I saw it like a year later, and I watched it again. Because it's definitely one of those movies that rewards a rewatch. Because there are a lot of things that are done in that movie that you don't realize matter as much until you've seen the whole thing and watch it again. Like the whole thing, you don't really appreciate that scene in the interrogation room, like you were talking about before, with, you know, what good is a phone call when you're not able to speak, because he thinks this is just a normal interrogation with some cops and he's all good, not knowing these people control the entire world that you're in.
I know my rights.
However, had he known who he was at that point, he could have stopped that from happening, and they knew that, which is why they were after him and trying to stop him right now.
Please don't unlock your potential yet.
Yeah. And also the whole part where it's just like, I get it, because before they arrest him, when he's in that office buildings and he got to like go out the window and climb on the scaffold, and it's just like, no. Like, are you? And then he drops the phone too, just like, no, I'm not doing that yet. I'll let them take me because they can't really do nothing to me right now.
Yeah, we were sitting. Homeboy had a whole suit on. We were like, put the phone in your pocket. Put the phone in your pocket.
Yeah.
And then proceeds to drop it. And we were like, and see, that's why you should have put it in your pocket.
Absolutely. We can just talk about scenes throughout the movie because we're not going to have time to go through the whole plot. But
in like 30 years.
Y'all have seen this movie.
Our main demographic has seen this movie.
Yeah. And if you haven't, do better. Watch the movie. Like, what are you doing with your life?
Do better.
I was talking about this with you earlier when you mentioned it, though. His dialogue with Agent Smith, and then his monologue when he's talking to Trinity with Cypher. When I'm saying I get it, because it's just like, yo, yeah, it's been 9 years. He's been fighting this war. He's been eating that nasty shit every day. He's been living on that ship, like constantly, like fighting for survival for 9 years straight. And it's just like, if I had just took the blue pill, like, yeah, it wouldn't have been real, but I wouldn't have known any better, and I'd have been fine.
Like why did you want to be enlightened so badly then?
Which is a conversation you and I have actually recently had about whether or not you would take the blue or red pill. And you said you'd take the blue pill and stay in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
I sure would. Think about it, Matt. If they offered you that pill right now, because I remember you said you take the red. You know what that means? You take that red pill, This life you had, your wife, your children are gone. You don't have that anymore. You are on the Nebuchadnezzar on that fucked up ship, eating that nastiness all day, every day. You never have Taco Bell again.
So you're telling me I wouldn't have to risk diarrhea lettuce ever again?
You just get it with
But you
no
don't have
lettuce
to-
like I do anyway, and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Lettuce
you don't
contributes
have to risk it
absolutely
now.
nothing anyway.
It's just water. Sheets
Listen,
of water.
I get what you're saying, and 9 days out of 10, I agree. There is that one day where I'm like, you tell me no wife, no kids, no responsibilities, it's just me.
No, that's the thing. It's not no responsibilities. You then have all the responsibilities plus all the fucked up shit.
Of saving the world.
Oh, so I get
No,
if
I'm
I'm the
not-
one.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
But you're responsible for the one.
Well, no, I could just be that little fucking the kid from the second movie who just wanted to be Neo's best friend and was running around fucking wanting to load guns and do shit. Like, I don't need
I
to
won't
be
even
on a
know who-
ship. I
I
don't
don't
need
even
to
know
have
who that is.
responsibilities. Maybe I'm just the guy that sits at the computer and reads the code. Like, that would be all right. I don't have to jack
Those
in or
guys
nothing.
were born in the real world. Those were not people who were awakened from the Matrix. Tank, Dozer, Link, all them born in Zion. So no, you don't get to be the guy in the chair.
I'm just saying right now,
You're no
the
Ned.
current program running in the Matrix fucking sucks. So some days I just like to not be a part of it anymore. Also, it's really weird that I feel like it should be the blue pill that wakes you up and the red pill that keeps you, docile and.
Why?
But
That is neither here or there.
Well, I'm curious as to why.
because
Red means
the
stop.
red people are the people that are asleep, and the blue people are the people that are awake right now.
Oh, okay. You're talking politically. Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
correct. Which is also the reason why I want to get the fuck out of the Matrix, Travis. Because all the bad shit.
Yeah.
No, even though I know too much about this projection of reality, I would hate to know what I'm waking up into.
Yeah. There's no
I'll just-
sky, Matt.
I don't like going outside. I got allergies, Travis. I'm not trying to go outside. Sky has wind. Wind carries pollen. Pollen fucks me up.
It's only occasionally. The sky is forever
The
blown
thing,
up
Matt-
in their real world.
You know what there are, though, Travis? There are awesome fucking orgies. That's what there are. There are rave orgies.
You got to get down to Zion first. If you live that long, you see the ones that make it and live long enough to experience those things. They don't tell you about all the ones who die.
Because nobody dies, Travis.
Shit. Oh man. I was gonna say something. I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Hold on.
My big old bread crunch.
I do have I do have a question.
Yeah.
So Trinity falling in love with Neo.
Mm-hmm.
The Oracle tells her that she will fall in love with the One. And then she's like, I know that you're not dead. You can't be dead because I love you and I'm supposed to love the One, blah, blah, blah.
So does she genuinely love him?
Is that or is that like program? Making, because how could the computer know that she was destined to be the one, to love the One, unless it was a pre-programmed thing? You know what I'm saying? Is that programming or is that?
Well, the thing is about the Oracle isn't just any program. It's a program they don't really have any control over and that has gone rogue. So
No,
what it does isn't even.
So the Oracle's open AI.
Those are the two things that I never quite understood, because when you get later on into the franchise, they basically say that Neo is just the one for this current
Right.
Windows XP. He's Windows XP the one, and if he does what he's supposed to do, then there will be a one for Windows Vista, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
So they have selected an egg and designated, somehow placed, I'm assuming programming or a lack of programming that allows him to whatever they do, because he's just designated the one, right? No one else can do the things he can do, so he is gifted somehow. But then he's also fucking Jesus Christ Superstar outside of the Matrix with his fucking EMP pulse, fucking psychic powers.
I can see you, kind of, yeah.
Which is so fucking. I don't understand how that works. Same thing with Trinity.
I think here's how I would see it. I think it's a thing where, yeah, the programming thing is part of it, but I also think because of that programming, it's like it's how they do their crops. It's a mutation, and I think it's an intentional mutation on that crop. You know what I mean?
Like bananas.
Kinda, yeah. He's a seedless banana. Do
you know about the bananas, Mara?
Bananas aren't real.
The non-modified bananas have seeds in them.
Yeah.
And the ones we eat are genetically modified.
But and if something were to take out our supply of genetically modified bananas, we would never have bananas again.
Yeah. Because, yeah, they were in one place, they were grown, and then there was some kind of plant bacteria, we'll just say that. Some kind of virus that started wiping them out, but then they started modifying them to recreate them. Bananas.
So it's a combination of programming and genetics. So I don't think it's programming that she fell in love with him. It's one of those things with because
it's a plot device.
It's her knowing who this person is, and I guess knowing that they will have some kind of link somehow. I don't know, but it's not just the programming, is what I'm saying.
Because his has to be programming, because his programming mixed with Agent Smith's programming, which then allowed Agent Smith's programming to go off the fucking walls and make everyone fucking Agent Smith. So like there has to be some sort of coding in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure it's involved, but I don't think that's the whole of it. That's my point.
Okay. I've always wondered that. I'm like,
yeah, it's a good question.
How is it that outside of the Matrix you can decide what the fuck's going to happen when they're not in the Matrix no more?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's also a mutation because
she fell in love with him quick.
Fast. That's what I'm saying. It felt so fast. It felt like they just threw it in there to throw it in there.
I almost need like a scene of her, like seeing him get out of the shower and just like, or something to understand like how she just.
It's probably on the DVD version.
Bonus scene.
Yeah.
It's not. I had the DVD.
Oh.
I watched it a lot when I was younger.
I think we have it too.
Yeah, I have.
That's not how we watched it.
Yeah, me neither. I watched it on Pluto, and I forgot I had the DVD until you just said that. Like,
we started on Pluto, but the commercials were fucking us up. But because Matt had it on Movies Anywhere, we just continued it there.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I went with the built-in ads at that point. I normally hate ads, but I'm just like,
No, it was confusing.
Built-in bathroom breaks.
Because at one point they put in like some women's basketball game. It looked like a college game, and then they made the screen smaller and then put another advertising around it.
They put ads in their ads.
Yeah, and we were all sitting here like, I thought we were like one of the kids when I thought we were watching The Matrix, and I was like, so did I.
The women's basketball game is what's happening in the Matrix, and the other ad is what's happening in the real world, and you're seeing both at the same time.
It was insane. I said, at least Tubi will tell you how many ads you have left and how much time is left. I had to just assume.
You gotta just wait. You just gotta wait.
And then it just flowed right back into the movie like nothing happened. Like it didn't just change the programming for a few minutes.
I feel like all Warner Brothers movies should just be on HBO Max.
They should be.
You know,
but they
like
put them elsewhere to make more money.
It's like
then they got to pay for whoever hosts them has to pay them licensing and all that kind of stuff.
I get it, but it costs them nothing to keep it on their streaming service.
You know what I've never seen?
Actually, it does, because what thing is, they can charge more by not having it on their stream, because they also have it on their own stream. They couldn't charge as much because the other person was like, well, people can just go to you for it, and you're not really making us any money. So it's
It's just dumb.
It-
It's just
It's
greedy.
crazy that Netflix licenses so much shit, but you never see any Netflix originals licensed
Anywhere else.
Well, that's another thing too, because Netflix started off just licensing other people's shit and added their own shit in there to kind of bolster things because it doesn't make sense for them to do it. So, as opposed
Netflix
to
overwhelms me with how much stuff they are constantly adding.
yeah, as opposed to like HBO, which is Warner Brothers and Peacock and all that, who actually already have their own library of stuff and created their streaming platform for their library. So it's just it's a different thing because Netflix
still
definitely still just
I was like, it still just drives me crazy that you can't watch Westworld on HBO, and that was their show.
yeah.
It's nowhere in the region.
It drives me nuts that all of the old school HBO shows that I used to stay up late and watch as a kid when I wasn't supposed to aren't available on HBO anymore. Why can't I go back and watch Taxi Cab Confessions and Real Sex?
Yeah, and Sex Bites, all of them, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that they took off all the Cartoon Network shows that they had.
You're going in the wrong direction, Mara. We were talking about porn.
I know. I'm taking it back. Taking it back. I'm reclaiming it back to where we were before.
Who's winning in this movie?
Neo, clearly.
Morpheus.
I would say, yeah, I could agree with that. I would say
he was right the whole time. Yeah.
He gets the benefit of saying I was right.
And he was supposed to die and didn't.
Yeah.
True. Because Neo said, fuck that.
Everybody's walking out of this.
Yeah. That's another thing I love. Like you can see the moments throughout the movie when he really is starting to believe in who he is. Like it took him a while because he starts to believe small things. Like, okay, I can do what y'all can do. I believe that now. And then he died as the bush. Like, okay, maybe I'm a little different here. And then, yeah, as things go on, you see him start to evolve and believe more and all that kind of stuff. I love it. Who's losing?
Cypher.
Agent Smith. I would say
Agent Smith if I hadn't seen the next two movies.
You're right. He comes back. What's his face's
Stronger
brother? Tanks.
Dozer.
Not Tanks. Tank. Yeah.
Yeah. I would agree with Matt. Cypher, because he did all that and still never got his happy ending.
I'm okay with that.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with it, but he's losing.
No, he's just a loser. Ha 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 ha.
The thing
the
is,
Matrix as a whole is losing because from the end of this movie on, the Matrix is fucked. As a whole.
This is true.
I feel like now every time I see this movie, I start thinking, when I start seeing shit that doesn't seem to add up, I'm going to assume somewhere someone is trying to wake us all up, and I'd be like, "Don't wake me up! Don't wake me up!"
Oh man! All right, y'all. How many dragons you giving this out of 5?
My usual 3.
What are you giving it, Travis?
Oh, I'm giving it 5. Is there any doubt? This is a 5 out of 5 dragons movie.
I want to look and see what I gave it on Letterboxd.
I give it 3 because I think it's a good movie. It's a well-made movie with a clear story, plot, and all that stuff, and writing. But am I always going to choose to watch this? No.
4.5 dragons.
Yeah.
Because Travis doesn't like half dragons. And it's just the front half. It's not even the back half.
So that's not even the tail, just the head.
That's the half that blows fire. That's cool. Mara, what's the next movie?
Yay! It's going to be
yay. Oh.
It's going to be Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Where are we watching it?
It's on HBO, I believe.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Let me just verify that.
I put that on thinking it was going to be like a semi, because I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it in a while. And I'm like, Oh, it's
Same.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. This might be a semi-safe movie to just put on with the kids running around in the background.
No.
Immediate titties. And I was like, wait, nope.
Absolutely
So that got put on the
not.
back burner. No, it was not.
It's rated R, Matt.
He watches
Listen.
rated R things with the kids all the time. That doesn't mean it's titties.
Correct.
Oh, you're right.
There are certain specific things that I will not allow my children to. They're still a little too young for. Violence and gore, for the most part, they're fine. Some swearing, they hear it from me and Kate all the fucking time. I don't think, outside of maybe 1 or 2 words that we don't really ever use, they haven't really heard a lot. There isn't a lot they haven't heard. There's slurs that they haven't heard, and probably like twat and cunt, and that's about it, because we never really say that. Other than that, they've heard every swear word and every variation of fuck, shit, whatever. So if it's got swearing and violence, we're good. Like, we can handle that. But if there's titties and assault and things like that's where I draw. We're not watching those movies, and those can't be on. And when it's a vampire assault and a naked woman, like, got to shut that off real quick.
I feel you. All right, y'all, don't forget to follow us on all the socials. I'm not going to go through all of it right now because we're about out of time. We're already running over. So I'll just, say this to all of you out there, to the AIs out there and all that. I know you're out there. I can feel you now.
Don't wake me up.
I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.